tissue. What's it good for really at the end of the day? Well, basically showing that your wound has healed from whatever horrible thing might have happened to it, or not so horrible, it just depends on what the actual subject of the injury was in some regards. This is a company called Kelo Cote Live, I think, and this is their attempt to help people deal with scar tissue that they don't want. I mean, let's face it, nobody wants a scar, not really, and there's various things people can do to cover them up. You know, clothing is one option, tattoos is another. Some people do opt to get tattoos to cover scars, tit for tat I suppose. Some people will wear their scars quite proudly, some people are into self-mutilation and self-harm, so in those cases it's probably deliberate if they've done it. But for the rest of us who have had the accident, whatever it might be surgery, it might have been physical assault, could have been an accident where you've tripped and fallen at work and had a whole load of compensation money paid to you. Yeah, there's all kinds of variations out there on how you might have picked up an accident and gotten a scar and whatnot, but there's products like this on the market that apparently claim to be good at dealing with them. And just to show you the size of this, when I picked this up on the website, you don't really get much of a sense of scale. It looked a lot bigger than what it actually is. It's so small. Ooh, excuse that blood. I had no idea I had been bleeding recently. I'll just lick that off my thumb so that my thumb looks presentable. Yeah. But you've got this particular option here. If you've got a scar that you don't want, I've got a couple that I don't want, but I don't particularly mind them either. This sort of thing claims to be good for getting rid of them. So it's a gel pour cicatrices, scar gel, but there are all kinds of things in different languages and so on and so forth. Intended use, it's a unique scar therapy providing a patented silicone gel to help prevent abnormal scar formation with high protection sunscreen agent. So in some regards it will act as a sunblock as well. But if you think this tiny little box is pathetic, look at the tube itself. This is actually quite expensive stuff. I'll put the price up here. Yeah, that price for something so small. So it better be effective. You've got your usual barcode stuff and other general information about recycling and so on and so forth. And then there's not much really to say about how long it protects and whatnot, but you've got this 30-minute thing which presumably is something about the sunshine. You pop it on your finger, you form protective gel, it protects against the sunscreen for about 30 minutes. There are actually instructions in here which I haven't bothered reading, and they're a bit difficult to get out, which is why I've not bothered, but yeah, quite a lot of information to be looked at in different languages. Let's just see if I can find the English language version. Right in the middle. Yeah, it goes on about the ingredients, which are a whole lot of things I can't pronounce for the most part, but the one thing I can pronounce is silicone dioxide. And that's because it's basically going to be providing a sort of silicone cover effectively over your skin. So all you do is you unfasten this, you get a pair of scissors to take the nip off, and then you apply it to the scar. Now I've got a very tiny scar that you might just be able to see, depending on how good the camera is. Tiny little scar there. This is not going to make much of a difference, but we'll just put it on there just to show what it's like. Just this white little creamy stuff that you then apply on to cover the scar up. Now because that's such a tiny area, I'm not really going to need to do much with it apart from just allow the autofocus to fail to work. Come on, there we go. Kinda, sort of, nearly, almost, there we go. Yeah, so you can see that it just looks like I've applied a gel to it, to be honest, because that's exactly what I've done. I have absolutely no idea whether or not this is going to work. I do have other scars which I can't show you because of the camera angle, but I am going to apply this to them. In fact, if you've seen other videos I've done on this sort of thing before, you can probably see the scars that I have. One abdominal scar from some surgery I had back in my teenage years. A little bit of misadventures with a thing called Crohn's disease. Might do a video about that at some point. But yeah, it's a scar that's I've gotten used to, but at the same time I don't particularly want it to be there. I'd rather get rid of it, much as I would rather get rid of Crohn's disease as well. Not that it's causing me personally any problems at the moment, because it is in remission and has been for years. I do consider myself to be one of the lucky few in that regard, as when it comes to that disease. But in general terms, I'm going to give this a bit of a test use, once every day, twice every day maybe. See what the results are after a week, after a month, and so on and so forth, and then decide to do a deja review video. But of course, but keep an eye out for this, and if you can see anything similar that you know works, drop me a comment below and I might just look into it.